What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. I'm just going to make a real quick video about the Detroit Lions. The past couple of days, I think it's been the past couple of days, I got a notification on my phone through the ESPN app that Calvin Johnson and the Detroit Lions were kind of, I guess, not getting along. And I brought up the article here from Justin Rogers from the Detroit News. And the article reads, as I'm going to get my little camera app out of the way here, says Calvin Johnson deserved better from the Lions. Well, the article goes on and it says it doesn't really go into what happened between Calvin Johnson and the Detroit Lions. It mostly only says that when he decided to retire, I guess he wasn't treated right, which it doesn't go in why he didn't get treated right. It just says he just wasn't treated right. And then the Detroit Lions went out and they asked for a prorated signing bonus back of $3.2 million. Well, Calvin Johnson, it sounds like from what the article that I read says, hey, you guys can go pound sand. I'm willing to give you this amount. Well, they came to a mutual agreement to only get 10% of that, which is $320,000 back to the Lions. I don't know what's really been going on between Calvin Johnson and the Lions. It doesn't really go into any real description on what had happened. I don't know if both sides are just willing to not talk about it or what's going on, but I think there's smoke, there's fire. And you guys know with Barry Sanders, it was kind of the same way. He kind of wanted to be released or get traded, and the Detroit Lions weren't willing to do that, so he just said, well, I'll just retire, and he ended up retiring, and it was quite a long while before Barry Sanders and the Detroit Lions kind of mended their ways, and Barry Sanders is kind of going back to being kind of an ambassador for the Lions, which I know the ambassador is kind of a wrong term because he's only been here and there on some stuff for the Lions. I still think that he's still quite bitter about how all that went down, which, you know, a player wants to get released and they don't want to play for that team anymore because they see something in there that isn't to their liking. Yeah, I would kind of want the same way. I would kind of want the same thing too. But I guess I don't really know. Like I said, the article really doesn't go into why that happened. It just says, and I'm going to quote Calvin Johnson here based on the article. He says, I just don't feel like that I was treated the way I should have been treated on the way out. That's all. I mean, it's all good. I'm not tripping. I don't feel any kind of way, just, hey, that's what they did. It is what it is. So you can see right there that he's kind of pissed off, but the article never goes into what really happens. And you guys, I don't know what's really going on over there in Allen Park or Detroit or wherever the headquarters is over there. If players are going to be treated like this, and there was other examples with some other folks here from different organizations, if this is what's going to happen, players aren't going to play football. They're going to go play basketball or baseball or some other sport. They're going to, especially with how violent football is. Now, granted, I do like football. I like the hitting. I like the competitiveness of football, but, you know, this is kind of a red flag. And Detroit's obviously not the first team to do something stupid like this. So I just kind of want to know more of why Calvin Johnson feels the way that he feels. That's really it. That's really the whole thing. But like I said, I don't know if the two sides are just willing not to say anything, and Calvin just said, hey, I just felt like I was treated bad. It is what it is, and I'm willing to go on. Sorry, guys, I woke up. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning here, so I got up and did a real quick video for you guys. But guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and a bunch of, I would like to know what you guys think, really. I've kind of got an idea of what you guys are probably going to say, but actually go ahead and put it down in the comments. What do you guys think happened? Like I said, in the article here, it doesn't really go into any real in-depth what happened and whatnot. It just goes, well, I don't know if it was about the money, if it was about something else, we all know Calvin Johnson had some injuries that he played through, and he played through quite a bit of injuries, and his body was just breaking down. I mean, at 30, he said, well, I'm done, and I've got my $100 million. I'm just going to go off and right off into the sunset, which I don't really blame him if you're injured all the time. So Guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Hit that subscribe button and also like it and share it. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces, guys.